Hello everyone, and welcome back to Szpakowo. As you may have noticed just then, another box of strawberries has appeared, and that is a good thing, for today we are going to be getting rid of this little strawberry making machine. Now, whether or not we get another one in the future, I don't know, but this one has produced its last box of strawberries for us, yes. So essentially what we're going to start off by doing, if I hop into this mode here, we are going to sell this. Get this thing sold. Where is it? There it is. So we're going to get $1,000 and a bit back from that. Okay. And it's gone. And we also got 341 euros back from sold products. I guess it sold the water that was in it or something? Maybe? Interesting. But yes, so that is now sold. Officially, completely gone. 'Tis no more. Like I say, we might put another one in somewhere else again. I have not decided. What I need to do is get the old Tiger car here so we can shove it on and head down to probably the... You know, I should check the prices actually. We might be able to get away with just huffing them down to the... what's that place? The guy on the corner just over there. Yeah, that would be quite handy. So yeah, let's turn it off for a minute. Hop out here, so we got 5. Okay, that shouldn't be too... If I can not, like, flip the car around, that would help. So yeah, we should be able to get these on fairly safely. But yeah, so what we are going to do in its place is put in a small silo. Not the one I was originally thinking of, but one that is slightly different. But a small silo nonetheless. You know, it's not going to be a honking great big thing. It's just going to be a little something to fit in this space and function as a mostly as a chicken feed silo, depending on what kind of chicken feed we get. You know, what kind of products we do. It might be barley, it might be triticale, basically anything that can be used for chicken feed we are going to plonk in it. So, you know, little extras that we get from harvest contracts maybe, or all that sort of stuff. And that will be our chicken supply. Okay, that's done. Let's hop back in here. That's very, very well. I wonder why those are lighter than the others. Huh. Maybe they're fresher or drier or something, who knows. But we've got 5,000 litres of strawberries. Let's see where we're going with them. This one here. Strawberries, strawberries, strawberries. Where are you? There you are. And we are selling them at... I don't want to go all the way to the Crossroads seller. I know it's the best price by a decent amount, but it's a long way away. At the bend, I think is our friend down here, isn't it? That is it. Okay, well, that's going to make life a bit easier, isn't it? So we are just going to go around the corner and drop this off at our friend that lives there. So yes, we'll huff it. Oh, I need to feed the chickens as well. Actually, talking of the chicken feed silo, we shall get some of them in there. Granny's knitwear is working away nicely. I'm feeding it as much wool as I can. We're doing alright on the old apples there as well. We've got 3 pallets per tree. That is good news. Now, we're not going to be selling them for a couple more months yet, I think. Mainly just to let the price go up a bit. And that will probably round out their growing season as well, I think. But, yeah, that should be fairly solid. Their field of triticale looks like it's doing quite nicely. Oh, here we go. Yep, selling away. And there's another $1,500. Another 1,300. That is not bad at all. Yes, dog. Woof. We understand. Let's see how this is doing. That looks pretty good. Looks like they did fertilise it. So that's pretty good. That should be producing a nice amount of triticale. And they said we could have a little bit of it as payment for assisting them. So depending on what they get from here, they'll give us a percentage amount depending on what we do, if we harvest the whole lot or if we just run the grain cart or something. And we'll figure that out as we go. Now, what we do have, I think if I just check the contracts quick, in fact, we'll run down and just check on the apple price as well. Because I just want to be sure when we're saving them for, because it's not this month, but, oh, I've gone right past them. Okay, so it's January technically, but there's only like €100 difference in the price, so it says it's going up at the moment, and it's actually below the bottom forecast, because are we in June or July? We're in July right now, yeah, so that's only gonna get better. So maybe August, maybe November time, that's basically when we'll sell them, so we'll keep them on till then. But I mean, still 500 per 1,000, and we've got 3 150, 4 150s is 6,000 litres, so yeah, we'll get about $3,000 off it. That's not bad. And now I was thinking about the apple juice production facility as well. I don't have a lot of room for that, and it's a big expenditure at the moment. But yeah, there's a couple of options. Let this car go by. A couple of options, and I know I was going to look at the floating deer. Nobody saw that. That's perfectly normal. Helium deers down here in eastern Poland. Yes, so what did I say? Oh yes, the thing, the apple juicing facility. Now, I don't have a lot of space for that, because it's not a big production. It's a similar sort of size to Granny's knitwear. Why am I bringing this around here? I don't know, we'll plonk it over here. Yeah, so it's about that same sort of size. I was thinking, depending on, yeah, we'll have a look at the money situation, because we need to get some silos in. That's the big thing right now. But, I mean, at least technically 2. If we put the apple thing in, we could actually make some money off it instead of selling the apples. So I suppose that would work. But I was thinking maybe of putting it up here. It's a bit far away from anything really significant, but it's pretty much the only spot we've got free, really, because we need quite a lot of this for sheep food, of course. They are doing quite well. We've got, let's open this gate here, hello sheep, we've got 12 sheep now, producing lots of wool for us. They look like they need water, but we've still got a good stack of bales in there, so their food is still topped out at 3,000. And we've also got a few of them stacked up in here for them to munch on as well. So yeah, those what are they, about 500 litre barrels? Yeah, they're supposed to be about 500 litres a thing, I think. But yeah, there's a few stacked up in there that they're munching on as well. So we could technically, because I've still, this is full, so we need to mow this at some point. We could potentially put that thing up here. It is $10,000 though, and if we do that, then yeah, it's a big amount, but maybe it'll work. And I wouldn't worry about mowing it necessarily. It'd be a shame to waste it, but at the same time, we don't exactly need it. And we've got plenty in storage as is, and all this to mow anyway, which will probably get us about another 10 or so bales. So yeah, I don't think we're hurting for this food at the moment for the sheep. So what was we do? Oh yes, this. Talking about this. Now I've also, oh yeah, the contracts, that was the other thing. I've also picked up a couple of contracts, because we don't have a whole lot going on in our own fields. But wheat has sprung, apparently, so we've got 3 wheat contracts, all for the agricultural fair. Now, all these 3 fields are actually pretty close together too. So we've got 57, 158 and 159. If we look at them, they are all down here, basically. So we've got this nice big square one there, and then these 2, I think we've done 159 once before. So it's that funny sort of F-shaped field, depending on what way you look at it. And then that one, now we can get to these 2 pretty easy. There's like a track that runs down here between some cow pastures or something. So that's also on the cards for today, as well as mowing out a little bit of gubbins up here. But yeah, so silos, yes. Now the other silo things we're doing is need to get one for this pig food. Now we're not actually at the point of needing it right now. So yeah, I think, how have we got in here? Okay, this thing's completely used out at the moment, so we don't have any pig food materials in there, and I've taken all the pig food out of it, and the same with the seeds. Okay, so let's check the pigs, see how they're doing. They have, oh yeah, I bunged a straw bale in there from the other day, where we'd got, we took the barley off of that field we have down there. I went back and baled up the straw off camera. I also mulched and cultivated it as well. And one of the bales, I think we got like 5 bales, something like that, or 6 maybe. So I bunged one of them in here, and yeah, sort of flopped it over and rolled it along and got it in there, so that's good. And we've got 22 of them with 6,000 litres of food. Doing okay for the water. We've got tons of straw as well, so that's looking good. Got some silage bales stacked up there from before, from one of the contracts we did, so it's a little bit of income later in the year probably. And these piggies, oh yeah, I plonked another one of the straw bales here as well, so they are happy with the straw, and they've got about the same amount of food, so that should last us at least a couple of months, no problem, until we get the crops in to actually start making pig food again. But let's go to the silos. So I think, was it containers? I can't remember if it was containers or silos. I know it's a buying station, because I know which ones it was I was looking at. They were fairly cheap ones. Where are they? Oh, we do need to look at getting a fuel tank as well at some point. So I was thinking maybe something like this. Just an old rusty lizard one, something like that maybe. Plonk it in around about here, because we don't use this barn anymore. It's been locked up and turned into a silo, so we could maybe plonk one of them around about here. Use that for refueling purposes. Where is it now? Oh, this is going to be our thing for seeds, which I was going to put somewhere over here near the greenhouses. And we're not going to get like the wheelbarrow out or anything, but we could nestle this like somewhere in the trees down here, and that's a really solid spot for it. And you can see there our blueberries in the boxes that we got out. But yeah, going to sort of nestle this in the trees somewhere down here, and that'll take 5,000 litres of seed. So we can fill that up when we get our oat harvest in, start manufacturing a bunch of seeds, just plonking them in there, and then dinging them over into all this stuff as we need it. And then, when we're doing planting and stuff, that'll be fine too. So what else were we looking at? Was it this one? No, see, that's a seed silo. Wasn't that one? Yeah, where are we? Oh, you could even get this grass fuel tank. It's a bit bigger, but again, we could sort of nestle it in there slightly. Should still have room to get in and drop off the potatoes and stuff. I'll have to see, because that is quite a big one. We don't really need one that big, capacity-wise. I mean, yeah, could even get something like that in, maybe, a little bit, leaves us a little bit more space over there. And it's fairly cheap as well, so, yeah. Got options. Okay, so it wasn't in here, it must have been in silos. Which end are we at? I think we're at the wrong end. Got so many things. Where are we? Where are you, silos? I know they're around here. Here we go. This is, it says it's a feed silo, and this one I know does take pig food. So we've got two options with this. I'm either thinking of moving that plough out and kind of just setting it in here somewhere so it's not too intrusive into anything. can still get past it if we have anything larger. So it's either there or possibly up the side here, actually right next to the pigs. And the only thing we've got back there is that slurry pit, which we're not actually using. We could technically sell that, I suppose. We get about £2,500 back, because it's sitting there not doing anything. And I want to say it cost about £5,000, because we've got the thing over here in the pigs in the woods here. They've got their little silage. Sorry about all the weird things. They've got their little silage thing on the side there. So if we really needed to, we could probably put something in over here as a capacity increase, potentially. So we'll have a think about that. But yeah, so could either plonk it somewhere here like this, just in there, up against that wall. It might make putting into it a bit awkward. So yeah, what I may do is just move that plough, or even both of those ploughs, and just sort of lob it in there a bit. So it's yeah, something like that. So that's the plan for the pig food and the seeds. Now I've got to find the other one for the thingy. Yes, I want to say it was this one. Yes, because you can actually put down and take up those the auger and the feed, the blower thing, the input thing. So I was thinking that we could put this sort of just around here, nestle it in. Should fit quite nicely. We sort of line it up with the house a little bit. Something like about that. In fact, I think that's what we are going to do. Well, I'd see if I could not block all the windows. Yeah, so maybe if we sneak it in just about there, that will be our silo. Lovely. Well, there you go. That's one job done. It's a bit close to the house, but that'll be fine. And we've only blocked one of the windows, sort of. So let's run over and have a quick look at that. Yep, nobody coming. Good, good, good. Okay, now I think we can put these... Oh, wow. That's actually picked up from the other one, hasn't it? That's got a massive range. Can we? Yeah, we can disassemble the blower and the thing. Grain or... So, I mean, yeah. That's actually kind of annoying that it's picked up from the other one. What vehicle is around here? Oh, this. The old scythe. That's got an engine malfunction. Forgotten about that. That must be why we left it there. Now I'm stuck in the house. Okay. That's... I didn't mean to go inside the house, I promise. Oh dear. That's not good. Okay, I'll have to figure out how to get out of this little pickle that I've got myself caught in. Nobody saw that. None of that happened at all, so we need to move this thing again. Don't know, we may just have to sell that at some point, because it looks like it's broken and needs sharpening. But I didn't want that to pick up the capacity from the other one. I wanted it to be a standalone silo. So what I might have to do is go and have a look at some other options and see what else we got. Because this is... we got back into the build mode. And, no, not this one. This one. And, oh, bum, it's ruined the... Not save the spot where we were. Yeah, because this was the one we were looking at getting before. A little mini storage silo. It's only 8,000 litres, and it is a bit cheaper. It'd work. I mean, we could technically still switch out to that one. I'll have to have a look and see. Well, I mean, we could do it here right now. That was 8,000 litres. Let me check what this one was. In terms of capacities. That wasn't that one. It was... this little one, the Winkler, 18,000 litres. Yeah, it's a bit more than the thing for the same, for only slightly a bit more money. So I don't think there are any others up here. Nice cheap little size. I mean, technically something like that fits in. That has a deployable auger and stuff as well. Could maybe do that one and have a look and see. See if that will pick up the rest of the things as well, because it's a bit more expensive than I'd wanted, but it's got a good amount of capacity in it, because I think that 8,000 litres one, we were going to max out pretty quick. That's why I was a little concerned about it. And we could even get a bale thing for those bales, but no, that's a different issue. So yeah, I'll figure out what we're going to do with these silos, see if I can get one that works properly, or at least the way I want it to work, and not pick up the other silo that's over there. And we'll come back in just a second and see what's going on. Alrighty, we are back and in a different position. Yes. As you can see, I've moved the 2 ploughs, and I'm tempted to actually get rid of that. We'll leave it for now, because I'm still contemplating what to do, either to keep that or maybe try and buy one, a little extension for over there. But for now, we've moved the 2 ploughs, as you can see, and as you probably guessed, that means we've got this one here. Now, this one is for the pig food. So as it gets made, it'll get plonked into here, and we've got, like, what is it, 27,000 litres of space, something like that. I don't know if we can... No, we can't close the lid. But yeah, we'll be putting pig food in there. And let's see. Oh, yes, I should have actually checked to see what I could put in it. I am an idiot. But it says it's got a picture of corn on it, so hopefully it'll take regular crops. We're going to grab one of these quick and have a little walk over this way. Try not to get blattered by any cars. And yeah, as you can see, we've got another silo, same one, just here. And this is where I'm hoping it does actually take regular crops. If it doesn't take regular crop, I'm going to cry quietly into the corner and figure something else out. But for now, we've got that there. And if it turns out it doesn't work, then yeah, we'll have to figure something else out. It might be we can only put 1 crop in it at a time. I don't know for sure. We'll figure that out later. But as you probably can tell, the money has gone down quite a bit. We are very short on cash again after having like 27 grand. And that is because I went ahead and purchased this jobby. The old, what's it? Apple squasher. Yes, the juice production building. Now, we don't have grapes, so we're only going to be doing the apple thing. Doing the apples, as it were. But I figured, you know, why not? I'll have a look. If it starts working too quickly and transmuting the apples into delicious beverages, then I might have to adjust it and just slow the process down a bit. But yeah, we'll see. So we're going to plonk some in, put them down there, let them be absorbed into the lovely, lovely factory here. And I think it's out here. Yes, there we go. We can do grapes, grape juice or raisins, but we don't have any grapes on the go, so yeah, can't do anything with that. And okay, 680 per month is about what the greenhouses are on. It's a bit less, and they actually make less per, because if I go down to where the blueberries and the raspberries are, yeah, they produce 10 of each, and it's 720 per month. So what that means is that's going to produce about half per month literage of juice as the greenhouses do of berries. Okay, well, we're going to start that because we got 500 litres in there, and we'll see what happens. Now, oh, hello. If we walk in here, we can actually see the wheels turning, the cog wheels of gloriousness that are... Yes, you know what? I think this deserves a screenshot. There it is. Yes. That is going to be our thumbnail, I think. The delicious production of apple juice. And once it's finished, it should plonk out, I'm guessing... Oh no, those are crates of apples. It'll plonk out some lovely juice here. So that will be fantastic. And now that we've spent all that money, we need to go and do something to get it back. So I think what I'm going to do is head off down and start... actually, no, before we do anything, I am going to feed the chickens. because the chickens are running out of food. What have we got in there? I think it's barley was what we put in last time. Okay, so we're actually going to check something. I'm going to try a thing. First off, we need to put the sides back on this quick. So what I should do is just drive out into the road like a maniac. Stop there for a second. Run over here, grab the toolkit. It's a magical toolkit that has the actual side pieces from this within it. Okay, so we can edit this. No platform, got the sides. Yes, please. Thank you very much. Configuration changed. Run back over here with our handy dandy toolkit. Put it back where we found it. And hop back in this. And see about getting some stuff. So one of two things is going to happen here. What I'm going to do first is... Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to grab a spot of wheat and then drive into the thing. Yeah, now this is not going to be what we feed to the chickens, but we're going to use it for experimentation purposes. If I remember right, this is on tip side back, so tip side left, tip side right. Okay, let's pull along here and see about tipping in. And drive over the side, because that's the way to do it. Oh, I'm going to have to do something with this. Oh, that didn't go well, did it? Come on, Mr. Scythe. Where are you? Oh, that's all kinds of stuck, isn't it? Lovely. So what tip's that? One tip side right. But it's forwards, please. It's not... How close do I have to be to drop it off? Does it not accept wheat? Oh, it's not going to accept wheat, is it? Which means it's not going to accept corn, or not corn, barley or anything. Oh, okay, that's... Well, we've now got the scythe properly stuck in the thing, so... There we go. We've evacuated it into the chickens. Okay, this is a minor disaster. So we're going to offload that back into this silo. And then I'll get some stuff. Okay, so I'm going to have to change that silo again. And we may just have to have something that ties itself into to this main silo, which I really didn't want, but that might just be what we have to do. So, yeah, we shall see. I don't know if it's because of the... what's it that I've got stuck onto it, or if it's just the silos have a really big range. Not quite what I've done it again. After getting shot at the thing the first time, I then promptly went and drove over the blooming thing again. Okay. Well then, that's a bit unfortunate. So I'm going to pop this. I'm going to leave this out in the open here now, where we can see it. And watch me drive on it again. So the chickens have been fed. I might as well just leave it there. Okay, so that's a bummer. Alrighty, well I'll figure out what we're going to do about this silo situation. And while I'm thinking about that, let's grab the old combine harvester and head on down to get going on those wheat contracts. Now, I'll probably do a lot of this off camera because you've seen us harvesting wheat before. I'm not sure. I'm stuck in the door. Not quite sure yet, because we're going to try and roll it over into next month so we can actually get on board with contracts on our own fields as well. Oh, not contracts, but actually get to work on our own fields as well. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, for now I'm going to run down here and start making back a bit of money, so I can deal with that unfortunate silo situation. Now I know the other one does. I know it does take pig food. I know that for an absolute fact. So yeah, we'll figure that out, I think. In the meantime, I'm going to meander down this very bumpy road, squeaking all the way. And I shall see you again once we've got a bit of money back in the bank again. made some progress on these contracts, something like that. Alrighty, we are just popping in here now to drop off the last of the wheat. Since we were doing 3 fields that were really close together and they were all coming to the same place, the people got together and said we could borrow this truck again. So here we are. We've already dropped off 45,000 litres, yes, and completed technically 2 out of the 3 contracts. So this little lot should go to the last one, which is 159, and that's already 85% complete. So let's drop this off and try and save as much as we can. Okay, we've got another 2,000 odd litres there. That should be good for us. So, where are we sitting? Oh, we need to turn those contracts in before we continue. 1, 2, 3. Get a little bit more cash back in the coffers there. Now, I figured out what we're doing with the silo situation now for the chicken food related stuff. As it turns out, the only one that actually worked properly the way I want it to is the mini silo for wheelbarrows thing for 6 grand. So that's 6,000 euros and 8,000 litres of product. Now you can only put one type of grain or whatever into it. So what I've done is, at the moment, I've got them placed. Oh, excuse me, dear. Got it placed off to the side of the potato field. I'll show you quick on the way back to drop this off. Instead of having it in that spot next to the house, I decided what I was going to do was put it on the side, so if we so choose we can actually have another one next to it. So if we look out the window here, just there, I've got it hooked up, so in the event that we actually want a second one, which I'm actually kind of leaning towards, we can pop it sort of in here, in this little space. I'll move that bag of pallet of whatever that is, I think it's seed or something. We'll move that and we can have a second one here, which should give us enough space just to get the little Antonio Carrera in, and anything else that's dropping off can go there. And I've just realised, speaking of dropping things off, I'm now causing a bit of a clag up. Let me get off the road here, I'll spin around the house. I've got to drop this off into our little jobby. Now this is going in for as the pig food consumable, for want of a better word. So I'm just going to bung this straight into the silo. I'll get this done, get this lorry dropped off again, and see you all tomorrow when it's going to be time for us to do a little bit of our own harvesting. Hopefully some of our fields will be ready. Oh, stop quick. Okay, we are back, and as you can see, it's now early morning in August, and I'm trying to fly all over the place. I don't know what in the world just happened then. I guess I caught the curb or something. But yes, as you can see, we are up here with an absolute load of blueberries. Yes, it is August, and that is the best time to sell them, and we are currently sitting at the top price. Well, just about the top price. It couldn't get much more toppier of the prices than this. So yeah, we're going to come up here and we are going to start selling it off. Get ourselves a little bit of change in the old pocket. There we are, up to 8 grand already, so that's good. Okay, sales are underway. If I can jiggle it forwards just enough, I might be able to get that rear trailer in. There we go. Now we can add it all up at once. Put forwards a little bit more, and I'm thinking we're going to get about 6 grand, give or take. And oh, okay. Well, I did better than expected. I got 9 grand. Well, that is actually quite lovely. I had not expected that much. Well then, yeah, in that case we might look at getting a second one of those little feeder things, the small silos, or potentially, now I was thinking of maybe purchasing a manure creating production, because we've got a field of oats that's about to be ready and we really don't need the straw. The problem with that is we don't really have anywhere to put the production, and it is quite a big production. So I would have to buy land on top of it, and that's going to be a whole load of money. Yes, but we'll have a ponder, have a think about it. I don't think, no, this is just a field. Oops, excuse me. I need to bung our left up here because we've got this field, I believe, is ready to do as well. I think the sorghum is ready. We'll have a look. If it's not, then we'll run back down and grab the harvester. But fingers crossed, sorghum, are you ready? Let's have a look. It is in fact ready to harvest. Fantastic. Okay, well in that case I shall proceed to, where do I want to leave this? Somewhere out of the way. But yeah, we've got a nice canola field next to us. Okay, yeah, so we're going to just come all the way up to the end, I think, of all the little bumps and dumps, and maybe just park down this side road next to that peculiarly unseeded field? Surely not. Yeah, we'll just park it here. Yeah, they haven't got anything in that one. Interesting. I wonder why. Yeah, so, because I was thinking, depending on its cost, there is still this little piece of land available, which is, oh, that's only 7 grand. See, we could buy that, put the thing on it down here in the corner. Yeah, that's going to basically wipe us out of all the money we've got. So I probably don't want to do that, but that field at that price, that is quite cheap. So yeah, I might have to consider that, because that's really the only other thing we got. I haven't looked at the contracts yet, but I do know we've got a lot of work to be getting on with. So I'm going to run over this way, I think, since this field hasn't been had much done to it. We'll sort of get over here onto the grassy patch between fields. But yeah, I'm going to grab the harvester and come on back up and see you back here shortly, so we can get our field underway and get our own harvesting done, because we've got a lot to do. We've got that harvesting, we've got the oats down there, we've got oh, we're going to help out with the triticale field that's right next to us, so we might even have more straw. I don't know what their plans are with their straw though, but we will have to see what's going to happen with that. So yeah, I'll see you guys back in just a second, once we've got the old harvester up to the field and are starting our lovely harvest. Okay, so we're just getting set up at this field now of delicious sorghum to see how much we can get off of it. I'm hoping it's going to be a good amount, because once the sunflower comes off, I think that's next month. Let's have a quick look. Sunflower. Oh no, we're still going to be waiting a bit for the sunflower, I think. What does the thing say? Sunflower. 2 more months on the sunflower. The pigs should be okay. They're not in dire straits yet, and between the sorghum and the other stuff we've got, we can probably just bulk them out for a little bit with some grains and other stuff. In fact, we'll have potatoes as well. I forgot to plug this one in. Oh, cracky. That didn't look good. Yeah, so between the potatoes, which I think are coming in next month, and this sorghum that we've got here, and all the other odds and ends that we've got in stock, we should be fairly okay for the pigs. until the sunflower comes, and then we can make all the pig food we need between the sunflower and this sorghum. So yeah, we are looking good. Now I've been thinking about that field, and I think what I'm going to do is purchase it, because 7 grand is not a bad deal. We can plonk the 10 grand manure factory on it, and that is then just going to pump out manure from I think it's straw and water. We don't need it immediately, but it'll save us having to keep buying it, and yeah, that's kind of the idea. And plus we don't need the straw straight away. And you never know, we might even be able to sell the manure for profit. That is also another option. Don't know how good the manure prices are, but hey, at the very least it'll go into our little fields, not fields, into our little productions, and they can turn it into something really good. But in lieu of that, what I have done is I had a chat with the... Oops, I missed the corner a bit there, didn't I? Have I got enough space to sort that bit out? It's kind of hard to see in the early morning shadows and stuff. Okay, I think we got it. Yeah, seems to be good. Let's try this. Oh, this view's much easier. Yes. So yeah, with that in mind, I've got a couple of contracts lined up. Possibly going to take on a third, depending on how things go with the first 2. Because one of them is right down by our farm anyway, and the other one is Field 4, which they've provided a harvester for, but we need to provide the grain carts. So that's good. We've got our 24,000 litres of lovely wagon capacity up ahead there. So yeah, we'll look at doing that. That's on Field 4, and plus we also have the triticale field for the people of Szpakowo right next to our farm as well. So I think they're going to just let us use the same header for everything, or the same harvester rather, and we'll just provide a lot of the grain cart expertise for that. That way, yeah, it's all well and good. So I'll probably do most of that off camera, because between this and the oat field we've got as well, there's a lot to do. But we'll get to the end of the row here, and we're already half full. That's not too bad. Still got to get the end rows done this side as well. But yeah, I mean, we've done what, one side up and 2 short rows on the other end, and we've already got 60% full, 2,000 litres. So yeah, we're probably going to get about 10,000 litres off of this, maybe. Not 100% certain, just kind of guessing there, but hopefully, yeah, we'll get about 10,000 litres off of this. And that should set us up quite nicely indeed. I forget, or we haven't looked yet to see how much corn we might get off of this. If we were to do this as, say, a cornfield. Oh, I've gone around the wrong way, haven't I? Of course I have. What a plum. I will just do the one up this end for now, because we've got this little track we can work with. And when we come back for the next one, we'll do that. Yeah, like a complete muppet, I went and I've gone the wrong way around the field, which is going to make unloading all kinds of exciting fun. Oh dear, we're getting low on grease and petrol as well. I'll have to, I think we've got a carton of grease just over the other side of the fence in the thing there at the shop, so we'll grab that probably after this unload, or after this full load, or yeah. So if this gets us 3,500 or 3,500 litres just for doing this, then we'll probably get another 2 full loads. So yeah, I think we're looking around 10,000 litres, which is not awfully bad for a field, or a pair of fields like this. That should work out quite nicely then. We just need to, yeah, we're about to fill up here. So, as soon as we hit 100%, what I'll do is back it up and go onto the road. A little bit more. There we go. Try my best not to run over our own crop, because that'd be awful. Oh, opening the flaps on the top, didn't mean to do that. Okay, so I'll leave that there. Let's purchase that land while I think about it, because, well, there's this piece here. It's only 40, it's only 7 grand. It's like it's only 41 grand. No, I'm definitely not buying it if it's that. It's only field 41, and it's only 7 grand, so we're going to buy that. Hit X to purchase, there we go. 40% discount, that's not bad. That means it's usually worth about 15 grand or so. And I think they did say we could potentially use this little bit of field as well up there, so we can look at that in the future. Maybe we'll not combine them because they are 2 separate fields, but maybe we'll run like a grass crop or something up there, get a bit of silage. Or I think we were talking about potatoes at one point on this field, but anyway, let's leave that chugging away. I am going to get the tractor combination, get back down there, start unloading, and carry on with this beautiful field of sorghum. And I think with that, we are going to call it. Oh, missed a bit there. We are going to call it for the episode. So yeah, if you've enjoyed whatever this was, do please give us a like and hit the old subscribe button there too if you have not already. And comments are always welcomed, and if you'd like to share this video, that would be massively appreciated. Any and all engagement is a good thing. Helps grow the channel and all that YouTubery gubbins. But yes, with that, I shall see you all again next time, I hope. I shall bid you all fair. Whoa, dear. That wasn't as fair as I thought it was going to be. What did I get? Okay, there we go, we're through. Yes. Farewell, everyone. Or, yes, cheerio, everyone. There you go. I got all discombobulated by that.